Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley says the opposition was not serious about the proposed crime talk at Thursday's post-cabinet media briefing. Dr. Rowley was addressing the opposition leader, Kamla Persad-Bissessa's endorsement of Dr. Indira Rampersad's call for a state of emergency during the UNC's crime talks on Monday night. Dr. Rowley gave the assurance that the state has a mandate and responsibility to mobilize state resources to deal with criminal conduct.
2 points came out of their crime talks. One, solution, number one, state of emergency. Well, if that was going to be your proposal, you didn't need no crime talks. You could have told us that a long time. You could have saved us the trouble of thinking that you had something useful to say. But I've said before, they have nothing useful to add. So when forced to add something, state of emergency.
The Prime Minister said he took the lead in offering the opposition a possible arrangement where there would be teams of 4 people from each side for crime discussions. But the opposition would subsequently not put forward a team as the Prime Minister wasn't one of the government members.
And this seems to have offended the opposition, because the opposition took the position that unless the Prime Minister is there, nothing can happen. Well, I don't subscribe to that, and I will not be subscribing to that. I am not the government. The government is the institutions and the officers of state, and once I put responsible officers there, it was going to be a discussion of different views.
Dr. Rowley described the SoE implemented by the opposition in 2011 as an abject failure.
And two, you would have seen our economy battered by 2 years of a pandemic. The economy of this country had been shut down for almost 2 years. It reached a point where the government was feeding people who couldn't feed themselves, people who had jobs one day and next day they were virtually destitute. Now that we have rebuilt the economy and we are getting back on our feet, those who actually carried out a state of emergency to fight crime is prescribing that